everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. It is a new week and we are in February now, which is very exciting and crazy to think about because we were just in January obviously and it flew past, and I really hope January you had a good January and it just was treating you well. We are of course talking about another lockdown until March now here, so it's just the same here. Hopefully that will be the end of it and hopefully we will all get back to normal very, very soon. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the latest videos I have posted on the channel. I enjoyed making them, which is probably the best thing for me anyway. I don't want to make content that I don't like making. And again, if you enjoy the content, give it a wee thumbs up just to tell me and to show me that you enjoy it as well. But today I'm going to be talking about my top 3 shows that I've been currently watching or have watched. I done a wee post on this on my blog on Facebook, but I might as well just do it on here as well. I know some people can't really for me, I would rather watch a video of someone talking about it than reading something on the screen. So I decided to do it here and I really hope you enjoy the video. But yeah, so let's get on with it. Number 1. I would say I've got my little list here because I don't want to forget things that I wanted to talk about. So I've got it in front of me here. But yeah, so number 1 is Pretty Little Liars, the Perfectionists. Now, if you haven't watched the first Pretty Little Liars on Netflix, I would recommend you go watch that first, just to make it more understandable to yourself whenever you watch The Perfectionists. Now that's on BBC. I didn't even know they were coming out with a new show. I don't know how many seasons of Pretty Little Liars are on Netflix, but I know the first season of The Perfectionists on BBC are out now and I watched them all. I really enjoyed it. But that there for me is my top 1 at the moment, because I started watching it and I didn't know if I was going to like it or not. But they introduced a couple of old cast from the first one on Netflix into this one, and I really like that they did that. And it's kind of the same storyline or whatever that was kind of in the first Netflix series, which I enjoyed. But not gonna lie, there were some parts in the show that didn't feel realistic and was quite, whenever I watched it I was like, that wouldn't happen. But overall I really enjoyed it, and the top 3 shows that I talk about in today's video, I would give it 5 stars out of 5. That's just me. There's probably people that analyze, TV shows and things like that, and would take a star off for this, a star off for that, or add stars. But that's 2. I'm just giving it a 5 out of 5 because I really enjoyed it. But yeah, every show or anything that I've watched and I'm talking about in the video, you can let me know in the comments down below, which are on now. What's your favorite show that you're watching right now? But yeah, I really like that show, just to get a sense of like the other characters from the last one. I would watch the last one before watching this one. You don't really need to, but if you want to make sense of the whole thing, go do that because it's better. Number 2 I find this on Netflix. I've been watching a couple series on Netflix, and I came across Fate, the Wink Saga. Now, I have no clue what that title means. What is it about? But I came across it, and it's kind of like fantasy sort of TV show. The only thing I would describe it to or with is Harry Potter. Love Harry Potter. I wouldn't say it's better than Harry Potter, but it's very, very good, and it's kind of like the similar fantasy thing like that. But it's about fairies, real life fairies, and they're in a school, and the main character is pretty much like Hermione in Harry Potter, where her parents don't know she's a fairy, and they're both. She's a fairy, and her mum and dad, her parents, are human, so they don't really know she is a fairy. And then there's like another storyline to the series, which I don't want to talk about. If you want to go watch it, go watch it. But that was my second favorite show on Netflix. I'm guessing it's based on a book that was made, because the Wink Saga, I would say that would mean it's in a book. Correct me if I'm wrong, I have no clue, but I think that it was maybe in a book and they've made the show of it, which, as I said before, I don't think I have said, if that was in a book, I would never read it, because like I love Harry Potter, and I bought the first 2 books of Harry Potter, and I can't get past like the first chapter because I just can't read a book. It's very boring to me. I would rather watch the movies over and over again, which I have done, but cannot read the books. So if this was a book, I would probably watch the series on Netflix anyway, because it's visual and I like that better. And last but not least, is Bridgerton on Netflix. Very hard to pronounce. Bridgerton. I'm going to say that. If it's said any other different, that's the way I'm saying it. But that's on Netflix, and I really like that as well. Whenever it came out, I binge watched it. That's my problem whenever a new show comes on Netflix or somewhere that I really enjoy. I watch it all in one day and I have nothing else to watch. But Bridgerton, it's like based, I have no facts about the show, but it's based in the old times, and it gives me vibes of Gossip Girl, if you've ever watched that on Netflix. That's an old show. It gives me vibes of that because there's the same sort of thing throughout it, and I like in that show and some other of the shows like Fate, the Wink Saga. Never watched that before, never knew what that was, but they're starting to add in modern things to the shows. So Bridgerton is like really based in like, what, I don't know the year, but very old year, where horse and carts, not cars, and whenever, let's just say a scene was whenever they were in a party or something, they would play violins, but the violins would play modern music, what we would listen to today, which I really enjoyed. It depends on the person, if they're watching it or not, if they like that or not. If they are like, that's not realistic, because obviously them songs didn't exist in that time, they should have played, the songs that did exist in that time. But I really enjoyed that element, and they're starting to do that in other shows I've noticed as well, recent shows that's been released, like the Fate, the Wink Saga, because I noticed that as well. I don't know when that's based. I think it's just a modern time. But whenever a violin's being played or something like that, it's a modern song that you notice whatever they're playing. And it's not on my list, but this show is always on my list. I've watched it since it came out, and that is Riverdale. If you've never watched Riverdale, I really highly recommend it. It's like a crime. Actually, what is it? 2 seconds. I've got my computer up here. I'm just going to search it. It is a drama, but I would say, yeah, quiet little town of Riverdale is turned upside down after it's struck with the mysterious death of Jason Blossom, which it was very good. Don't get me wrong, if I've named any shows with multiple series like Riverdale, I love Riverdale and I've watched it since it came out, but some series are better than others, and that's just the way it is. But that doesn't mean I hate the show, you know. But yeah, that is my top 3 shows that I've watched them all. I've been watched them all. I'm very excited for Pretty Little Liars, The Perfectionists to have a season 2. Bridgerton is coming out with season 2, don't know when. I'm very excited about that. And The Fate, I have no clue. But really enjoyed them, and I'm currently watching season 5 of Riverdale on Netflix now. And I'm really liking it. I believe that this might be the last season of Riverdale, which is very sad to me because I won't have anything to watch. But I think, correct me if I'm wrong, they're going to, whenever this ends, they might start a new series called like the Archie Chronicles or something to do with comics, but I don't know anything about that. That was today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, again, please give a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below your top show that you're watching. That's it for me today. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye bye.